Hi, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. Happy Easter. Happy Easter Sunday to you. Hope you're having your. It's the only day that's acceptable to have chocolate for breakfast. That and maybe Valentine's Day. Only 2 days. Welcome to Matchday mornings. It's a morning. It's a match day. West Ham Burnley. 2:15 kickoff in the UK. I got my arse out of bed nice and early for you guys. Just for you guys. If you appreciate it, give it a like. Give it a like. The fact that Russ got out of bed early. And if you're new around here, why don't become a subscriber? Hit the subscriber button and the little bell icon next to it. Maybe become a channel member. Who knows? Who knows? Big game today. Big game, I think. Big game for Burnley as well. Obviously, Sean Dyche no longer in charge. I think it's something ridiculous. Someone mentioned on Talk Sports today a stat around the last time that Sean Dyche was not in charge of a team, of Burnley side. So obviously Jackson, the youth team coach, and Ben Mee, I think, who's the injured captain, he'll be on the bench, being one of the coaches as well. But yeah, very, very strange. Very, very strange. West Ham now, I believe, if we win today, will be the first time we've won 4 back-to-back Premier League home wins since 2002. Not bad. 20 years. It's 20 years. I've done the maths. It's 2022 now. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely mental. Although we don't tend to... I think someone said that we haven't scored in the last few games against Burnley. They're like a bit of a bogey team, Burnley, aren't they, really, in all honesty? Very interesting to see what Moisey does with the side in terms of bringing it around. What does he do? Does he play... Obviously, Fabianski will be back in. Cress will be back. I imagine it's Diop and Dawson. Soufal, Fredericks. Who knows? Who knows? So we'll see what he does in terms of moving shuffling the pack round. Let's see what we've got in the chat. Let's have a quick look. Toby, good morning to you. Hello. Hope you're well. Kimbo, how are you, mate? I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. It's a nice day. Got the shorts out. Just to prove it. I don't know if you can see. No. Got the shorts out. Oh, yeah, okay. And if I go all the way back here, take that off. There we go. You see? Got the shorts on today. Dave, happy Easter from Brisbane. It's been Easter for a few hours already over there. Freema, good morning, Russ. Look like you want to go back to bed. Oh, indeed. Knackered. It's been a busy Easter weekend for me already. We're up early for the Claret and Blue show. Yep. Cleaned the pipes before we left, so we're all right. What we got here? Yeah, Jakey boys in the house. He's been having fun in Clacton. How's Clacton treating you, mate? Nice day for it. Morning, Paul. Hope you're well. Is that vodka in that can? I bloody well hope so. Unfortunately, not. Just Red Bull. Just Red Bull. So I've got to have my morning Red Bull. Morning, Lee. Hope you're well. And Jake's chatting. Jake's just abusing our channel so he can talk to everyone. Anyway, hope everyone is safe and well. What do you think about today? What do you think? We didn't, unfortunately, couldn't do a preview yesterday with everything to do with Easter and families. We couldn't get the preview done. But I don't know your thoughts. What do you think about the game today? Are you bothered about the game today? Are you now bothered about any Premier League now? And is it all about the Europa League? Me, it's like this is reminiscent of that Tottenham game after the Sevilla, and it's like I don't know if I can be bothered. And then the Brentford game as well is exactly the same. I was like, really? And there's Burnley game. It seems silly, particularly like the day after, like Moyes is doing his press conference, literally the morning after getting through to our first semi-final in 42 years. Obviously, Eintracht Frankfurt was the last time as well, wasn't it? So it just seems like what's the expression? Richard's in the house. Is it the day after Lord Mayor's show or something like that? That's what I think. That's how I feel. It's really weird at the moment, but hopefully the fans will be up for it. I think we'll win comfortably. Famous last words for Freema. Famous last words. Yeah, I think the whole thing with Dyche leaving was really strange, wasn't it? There's more into that for sure. I'm pretty sure there's more into that because you don't leave somewhere. You don't leave a job with 8 games to go. I mean, what realistically can they be doing? Who are they going to bring in for 6 games? Or 6 to 8. I'll say 8 games. I think they got a couple of extra. They got to play Villa twice. Looking through their fixtures, they're all pretty winnable games. I think, bar There's like one, I think, and today obviously they're playing Villa. Villa are on the beach. We've got Newcastle. That'll be a toughie, but they'll be up for it. I think they've got Brighton. They've got really winnable games. It's just a strange thing, and the person you'd bring in would be someone like Sean Dyche to do what Sean Dyche is going to do. So I don't really understand what's going on. Don't really understand, but I'm sure there's more into that. Got to be a West Ham win with Spurs. I know, yep, good shout. Yeah, both dropping points. United were lucky as well, weren't they? United were very lucky. So, yeah, they ain't going to change too much. I don't, particularly when you sack a manager on a Friday. Why don't they sack him on the Monday? So they got a whole week to sort out a team, or they was talking they might have let him go in January. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? In January makes sense, in my opinion, because then you've got time to to buy players in. There's nothing they can do. And the fact is, they've got this interim manager who's going to probably do exactly the same thing as Sean Dyche. They're all going to be upset as well internally. So, important game. If we lose against Frankfurt, then league is our route to Europe. Always a plan B, mate. You're right, Dave. But then when does it become a priority? Then when do you start resting players potentially? Although Moyes will never rest players really, unless they've got a slight knock. He won't rest them really. He'll try and put out his strongest side, won't he? I mean, I'd love to. I mean, I'm the same. I'm probably saying as everyone. I'd love to see a couple of youngsters giving a run out today, but I just don't think he will. I don't think he will be. I think he'll keep. It's about momentum as well. You don't want to get stuffed by a team and lose that momentum. The fact is, we're running on this sort of crest of a wave at the moment. After the performance against Lyon, so I would really like to see us. If we're going to go full strength, you either go all the kids or full strength. Don't go either or. And I think knowing Moisey is going to try and go full strength. Maybe one or two, maybe. Obviously, you've got Fabianski coming in. We know that's the case. He'll be in. Creswell's back. He'll be back from suspension. Obviously, he was suspended for the Lyon game, but he'll be back. You've got maybe Soufal. He'll probably get a run out today, I reckon. You got Dawson and Diop. You got D&D in the centre defence. He will play Rice and Souček. He will play probably Ben Rama. I reckon Ben Rama will probably get a run out today. But we'll see. I don't know. Shaky thinks 2-0 win. We need the points today. Get some tough games coming up. We do. And I think they've all got tough games coming up, haven't they? They gave him a 4-year contract in January, so I think he left as opposed to being sacked. Don't know. It's something weird going on. Good morning, Alistair. A win will go down well after yesterday's results. With all those Easter eggs, it certainly will do. Happy Easter. Punk and Oi, rather. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too. Hope you had a nice long weekend for those of us in the UK. Obviously, another day tomorrow. Good Friday, Easter Monday. Danielle, I hope you're well. How are you after this week? It's weird today. I feel really strange today. It's like, I tell you what it was. When we had that Sevilla game on the Thursday, I was back here to do the under-23s the next day. And it just felt so weird. And it feels a bit, although we weren't here for the Lyon game, but it just feels a bit strange. I'm hoping the crowd will be well up for it today. It's Easter as well, so they've had a couple of days off. They've got a day off tomorrow as well, so they can have a beer. It's a 12:15 kick. It's a 2:15 kick-off randomly. Anton will be around for the watch along, so that'd be good. We'll be so ashamed to lose to Burnley and then turn over. Yeah, but that used to be us, innit? Like Burnley are still, even when under Moyes, they're still a bit like a bogey team. Same as Brighton, really. But as I said, if we win today, it's the first time we've won 4 consecutive home Premier League games since 2002. Breaking down all these records, it's impressive. Apparently he got into a fight and he got sacked before the press released it. We'll see. Love this early morning show. Thanks, Susie. Benny to shine today. I think Benny needs to shine today. And I think Vlasic needs some time as well today. Do you know what I mean? I think this is a great opportunity to give Vlasic and Benny some time, whether it's half each or, because we're going to need these players. It's going to be another twist. We know it's going to be another twist in this tale. And as you said yesterday, Arsenal dropping points, Tottenham dropping points, Man U scraping the win. It's wide open. I mean, the race of top 4 is gone, but that 5th, 6th position, that's what I'm interested in about. What we got here? Burnley there for the taking, says Daniela. Morning, Gazza. Hope you're well. Gazza's in the house. Morning, folks. I think the under-23s are playing Liverpool same time as first team, so expecting they'll be involved in that game. Let's play confidently and clinically, says Jason. Well, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, they're not adverse to taking players out of the 23s to put into the squad. Obviously, we had quite a few of them. We had 3 of them on the bench against Leon, didn't we? Personally, I would love to see Ashby getting a run out. I really would. But better. That's better. sorry about that. Morning, Michael. Be great to buy a beer at some time. Thank you much. Yeah, more than welcome. Anytime, man. Anytime, my friend. Hopefully my sound's back. Now, mate. So thank you very much. Great opportunity to go 5th on goal difference. Yeah, we would do, mate. So let's see what happens. I think we could get a 2-0. Would like to see Ockerflex. I think we'd all like to see Ockerflex. I think he'd really give the crowd a bit of a lift because he's a youngster with a lot of skill, a lot of talent as well. I really rate Ockerflex. As I said, he's the one that I know they reckon that Ashby's the one, unless they're ready to go for the defence. But from the attacking side, although things we've got so many attacking players who aren't getting first team, aren't getting games anyway. So Ben Rama's not guaranteed starter. Vlasic isn't a guaranteed starter. Plus we've got Fornals and what he brings to the plate. Plus we've got Lanzini. Plus we've got Yarmolenko as well potentially. Plus we've got Bowen. So Ockerflex is probably about 4th choice, 5th choice, I reckon, in that sort of wing position. So that's even before Moisey thinks about even contemplating putting Masuaku in. So it's a tricky one, isn't it? To be honest. Obviously, Perkins didn't run out. Give Antonio a rest. He was shattered. He was. Should we rest Antonio? Well, it's not a case whether we should rest him. Will we rest him? I don't think he will. To be honest. Because Moisey, someone said it's a plan B. If we lose against Eintracht Frankfurt, which is possible, it's a 2-2 race. You know what I mean? They've beaten Betis. They've beaten Barcelona. They're a good side to go to Barcelona and win 3. To win at Barcelona, they're a good team. And so, for me, it's almost like he's trying to have this. He's always keeping a strong side going, and I think a plan B is definitely the league. And obviously, this is an opportunity to really get ourselves in amongst that sort of top 6 discussion. With having to play Arsenal as well, we still got to play Arsenal, don't we? So. We shall see. Cresswell, I believe, is back. Obviously, he was suspended for the Lyon game, so I imagine he'll be playing today. Burnley has some big boys in defence. Maybe let's have our technical players shine. Let's hope so. Although Ben Mee's injured, isn't he? I think Ben Mee, he's taking this he's going to be on the bench or something like that because he's going to be on the bench as a coach, as like part of the management team because. Obviously, Deitch gone, and it's all very strange over there. Nice to see Arsenal getting calm with all the games ahead in hand. Indeed, Kimbo's in the house. Good morning, Kimbo. Going fantastic, Kimbo. How are you? Good to see Lee's in the house. Hope you're well, Lee. Hope you see Sunny today. Well, as I said, the under 23s are playing today as well. So who knows? But it's these types of games which actually I get quite excited about because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what positions people are going to play. You don't know what side. I mean, not the pessimist in me, but the realist in me, probably more than anything, pretty much could probably read the side out, I think, based on David Moyes and what he likes to do. But I think there's always part of me one seeing a little switch up. Sometimes he does do a little switch up. I remember was it Burnley away last year when Lanzini was in the side and we just went really attacking. just went completely all out attack almost. So yeah, something like that. Where's Gazers? Maybe Nobes gets a run out today. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. Turf Moor House, hope you're well, mates. Strange goings on in Burnley. We should have kept it if it's due to a play revolt, as rumours suggested. I would like to see it shown. Yeah, no, totally Turf, and also, but I think just the whole thing's strange, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure you've covered it on your channel loads already, but in the last couple of days. But for me, it's like you look at it. It's like with eight games to go, the type of play they want to manager they want to bring in is a Sean Dyche type manager rather, in terms of that sort of firefighter manager. So I just don't. It's a really strange thing. And if it was rumours they're doing it in January, they should have done it in January, because they've had the manager, or if they were going to do it this week, do it on Monday rather than Friday. So you've got like a week to prepare for the backroom staff, or so it's the whole thing's really strange. As you said, there's rumours of play result, there's rumours of he had a fight with but and the one person you don't want is Big Sam. I know how much Burnley fans hate Big Sam, and he's on, they keep linking it, and you must feel sick at that prospect, because I know how much you hate Big Sam, as people who I know many Burnley fans, and I know how much they despise the man. So he's not what you want. And would he come in with 8 games to go? I don't think so. Morning, Pete. Looking forward to later in the game. It's a nice day. As I said, I got the shorts on today. Shorts on first time this year. There we go. Just do a little walk behind for Daniela, because she likes pinching my bum. There we go. You see, shorts on today. Let's get a win and go back to 5th. Yep, indeed. However, I think we'll get a welcome home from the West Ham faithful. I think we will do. I think we should do. As I said, with the fact of Arsenal dropping points, Spurs dropping points, opportunity to go to 5th now on goal difference. And you need the points in the bag. Yes, the other teams may have games in hand, but you need the points, as we know. I mean, Spurs had how many games ahead, and they were how many games ahead for. They get to losing all the games. And obviously yesterday as well. Morning, Peter. For a beautiful day of football, and hopefully see Crystal Palace get through to the semi-finals. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Turf, good luck for the rest of the season. We'd like to see Everton. I think we all would. I've always got a special place in my heart for Burnley. So just to keep that claret and blue. Keep more claret and blue teams in the Premier League. What's Scunthorpe up to these days? But yeah, I just despise Everton, and I hope this doesn't give Everton the extra pip in their step to push forward. I really don't. Hi, Russ, the best. There we go. Screenshot that. I like it. We can't switch up too much if you want to put pressure on the bottlers. You're totally right. We don't want to do that, but also we don't want to make too much. Moyes is not likely to make 8 changes. Is he, realistically? He's not likely to make 8 changes or anything like that. Maybe 1 or 2, but that's it. Big Sam can stay away, indeed. I know. I remember when Big Sam was in charge of us, and we played you guys at Burnley, and obviously you have to walk diagonally across the pitch to the dugout, and the whole team walked out. Shush, and the whole team walked out, and Sam was about 5 yards behind everyone, just walking on his own, and everyone's booing, Sam. And he was just like, loved it, absolutely loved it. So funny. No, that's your job. Yeah, who would you like to see? Chris Wilder or Nuno? They're not going to take the job now, are they? Chris Wilder's not going to take the job, is he? I don't think so now. That's the trouble. It's like, you look at who's around, there's not many, I think, would take it. I mean, realistically, I don't think you're going to get the one you want in until the summer, but that depends what division you're in all honesty, isn't it, Turf? So I just don't know, mate. I really don't know, but I hope it gets sorted. Do you know what I mean? I hate these things where it just sort of takes too long. And sometimes these appointments you need them in straight away. Ideally, you should have, you needed him in today, really. But anyways, we'll be surprised if Deutsch ended up back at Watford. could do. Obviously, Roy is only on for a short time contract, and I don't think he'll be going any further. So could well be. The final in Europe and the top 6, I'll be well happy. I think we'll all be, Peter. I think if I said to you 12 months ago, if I said to you 2 years ago and said, right, okay, we're gonna, when Moyes took over for the second time, with Pellegrini left us all in the shit, and you say, right, okay, don't worry, guys, in 2 years' time, we're going to be in the semi-finals of the Europa League, having qualified 6th the previous season, or fifth, sixth, I can't remember what we did last year. Then also, we're going to still be in the hunt come April for a top 6 finish. You'd have bit my hand off. You go, what are you on about? Because not only is it not just a one-season wonder, but it's a consistency of the 2 seasons. 5 or 6 years ago, there was a conveyor belt managers, now all same jobs, and some of the managers have dropped to teams. Yeah, you're totally right. Totally right, Turf. There was loads. You could read off half a dozen managers. You could read off Allardyce, Redknapp, Pardew. He would be good. I'll tell you what, he'd be a shout. I was talking to him yesterday, trying to get him on the show, but he said he didn't want to come on. So maybe he's going to Burnley, exclusive on the WESTHAM network. He'd be a good shout. I think he'd be a good shout because he's the type of person you want in. Because he'll come in and jeer everyone up for 6 games, 8 games, get what you need, and then let him go before he comes in and starts. Because that's what he does. He comes in and makes a really big impact on every club he's been to, and then it's all dwindled. And then I think people start, a bit of a player's revolt. But I think that's a great shout. Pardew, I think Pardew's a good shout because you think there's no one else really out there. I mean, Boy's at what's name? Boy's at Watford, isn't he? And so. Yeah, that's a great shout. Everyone's saying it. Nice to see. I think he's gone. No, he's not. I believe he's not there now. Or if he's there, he's there. He's only there in a consultative perspective. So there's all possibility of him, taking on the job. There we go. He went. I'm pretty sure he went to CSK as a consultant rather than as a full-time gig. Keeping his options open, Pardew, keeping his options open. Well, here it's a beautiful sunny day. Look at there we go. For anyone, there we go. Nice view of West Ham, the stadium. There it is. All switched on now, but getting ready for the big game. Big game. So what's the scores? What are the score predictions going to be today, guys? Let's have them. Let's have them in the prediction. Billets went. Slav. Oh, I love Slav. We all love Slav. Billett shorts a job. He'll do a good job wherever he goes. Di Canio could do a short-term job. I'll take very, very short, Michael. Very, very short. Still fighting on 2 fronts at Easter with an almost fully foot squad. It's great. It is. And actually, although I thought we were going to finish the season with a completely full squad, but obviously with Zuma could be out for the season, but Oggy's going to be hopefully back by the end of the season. So there we go. Freeman's gone for 2-0. Zuma scoring 2, but he's injured, as he just said. So that's not going to happen. Bless you. Burnley technically have the better run in than Everton. Much better. And the fact they got to play Villa twice as well, got to play the same team twice. And Villa are sort of on the beach a little bit, aren't they now? So we'll see. 5-0. Oh, Howard. When will you learn? 5-0. 2 for Rockerflex, 2 for Masuaki. I think there's a bit of a tongue-in-cheek one there. Take your stuff away. Bit of a rough head this morning. Good luck to you, son. 3-0 says Daniela. I'm going to go for a standard 2-0. Standard 2-0, I think. I think it's not going to be an easy 2-0. I think, as Turf said, I think Burnley are going to be... there's going to be a reaction, a positive one. See, I'm the same as Turf. There you go. You see, so I don't see where our next result was coming from. I think this is a marker, really. Isn't it? This game's a marker for you guys. If you can have a good performance, even if you lose, it's almost like the fact they did it on a Friday. It was almost like they've written this game off a little bit. That's the way I saw it, and if that's the case, fair enough. Why I didn't do it on Sunday, I don't know, or tonight after, if you lose, for example. But it's almost like it's just so strange. It's just the timing is strange more than anything. I agree with maybe getting rid of him because at the end of the day they need something. I think after a while you get a bit stale at the same club. So I think you need to, and obviously the owners eventually are getting a bit, maybe bringing someone new and stuff like that. But it's almost like they've written it off. And I mean, Burnley are Burnley are a tough side wherever you play, and they always are a bogey side. Them and Brighton randomly. But as I said, but obviously if not big Chris Wood's not playing for you guys anymore. That's the one who always scores against us. So there we go. Neil's gone for 2-0. How says someone's due a spanking in the league? Who were? Lee's gone for 3-2. Newcastle's on a masterstroke and getting Chris Woods from their rivals. My mate said, Scorley, he is a Palace fan. So let's score. Oh, so there we go. I don't think we haven't done. I don't think today's the game we're going to have this drubbing at all. He says. And then afterwards we won 6-0. I think there's going to be a big hangover from last week, from this week rather, which makes perfect sense. The guys played absolutely out of their skins on Thursday night, and above all expectations, above all of our expectations as well. So I think we just see what happens, and hopefully, but hope it's a game. We get the result we want, and we can start building momentum for the 28th, which will be obviously the first leg of the Europa League semi-final at London Stadium. It's got a nice ring to it, isn't it? It's got a really nice ring to it. But yeah, so that's going to be next on the 28th, isn't it? So we've got to, we can start getting ready for that and start building momentum. And I think that's what it is with this side. It's momentum. This win on Thursday is going to have a massive effect on us I really do. I think the fact was because maybe the Spurs game was away, and the last couple of games that we've played after the Europa League have been away. So I'm thinking Brentford, I'm thinking Spurs game. This game's going to be at home. So I hope there's going to be a bit of a reaction. There'll be a reaction from the crowd. They'll be all, giving them a big boost. I think that will make a big difference. So we'll see what happens because we're playing it, as I said, because we're playing at home rather than away. I think that's going to make a huge difference. See, Gazza agrees with me. There we go, you see. Have an excellent Easter. You too, Turf. Hope you will, mate. Come on afterwards. We're doing the watch along, and then I think Anton's doing that. We'll do the highlight show, and we do a bit of live stuff, but jump on the chat and chat to Anton, mate. I'm glad we haven't got Brighton today, like your show the other day. Cheers, mate. They'll have a big say who gets the league places. They certainly will. I think, Brighton will do, definitely. Lee's gone for a 2-0 win. And that's great. As I said, ladies and gents, Anton's going to be doing the watch along today. If you're new around here, we've had quite a few new people recently. If you are new around here, why isn't that not working? There we go. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's all good. As I said, as Lee says, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're excited for today, if you enjoy doing these morning shows, let us know. Let us know with nice comments in the video. Let us know with all the likes, comments, all that type of stuff, sharing, because it helps us, because then at least we know what we're doing. So if we're watching it and we're enjoying it, then we can keep doing it, innit? So make sure we do that. It's all good in the hood. What have we got here? Cheers. That's nice stuff. Indeed, some big games coming up this week. There's all big games, mate. All big games coming up this week, mate. Loads of them. And as I said, I just think you're going to get a nice reaction today. I think this is going to be different to other games after Europe, because they tend to be away, where this one's at home. So what I'm hoping is we're going to get at least some decent reactions. Thank you, Daniela. Very good to see. Troy, good morning. Good morning to you. Indeed, mate. Hope you're well. Yes, as Anton's going to be on probably from about quarter to 2 o'clock, something like that. He'll be on doing the watch along. So make sure you jump on. Obviously, he didn't do the old preview yesterday. That's the trouble. Although he did do my Good Friday show, because I was on the boat. I tell you what, if if Drew's watching, on Friday, we went on the boats on Camden, London Waterboat Company, from Camden Town. You go all the way from Camden Town to Little Venice, and we was queuing up. And Joe was pissing himself. He was queuing up, and basically what happened was this guy, the boat pulls up, and a guy jumps out. He shouts, "Russ!" Gives me a massive cuddle. Hello, mate. I was watching you the other day, and you said you was going to Camden. I thought I might see Russ about, so I thought I'd come and say hello to him. And obviously, I was there, and so yeah, he called himself Captain Birthday, but it was Drew. So anyway, hopefully, I'll see Drew in the sports club. He did say he's going to go to the sports club afterwards, so hopefully you see him. By the way, Burnley from West Ham are massive. Go on and win Europa. Thank you, Turf. Good on you, son. I'm hoping we will do too. Lee, yep, indeed. Thanks, Dave. Love the stream from the Leon game. Didn't want that day to end. I don't think any of us want that day to end, mate. I think it's one of those days where, because for the younger fans, we've never had that sort of Eintracht Frankfurt, which people talk about. You know, I remember that game in Eintracht Frankfurt. Some of us had like similar days, but not to that extent in Europe. And now, because we've had them, we've had one. We've had a couple. I think that Sevilla game was special, and I think the Lyon game was special. We've got these games now in our back catalogue, which will bring out, you know, when we're talking about great West Ham games, because it was an amazing game. I think we'll win, say, first time after. I think we will, mate. I think we will try. And that's it, guys. Right, as people need to go to the toilet. I'm going to start setting up. If you're going to the game, it's lovely weather today. I would suggest. I mean, I'm in shorts, and so I would maybe suggest a short if you're interested. But yes, I'll be going in. I have to set up in a minute and start getting all ready for the match. So it'll be good. Me and my mate leaving soon to head to the stadium. I haven't been for a few years. Still enjoy it, mate. And get as much atmosphere as possible. Hope you got your sun. Well, when I'm inside, I don't need no sunblock. But yeah, it's getting need a haircut. But yeah, I have to wear a hat more often than not now. And that's it, peeps. So thank you very much for your time. If you're new around here, I said give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Maybe become a channel member. We had our first monthly draw for our channel members last week, yesterday, and no, when was it? On Thursday rather. And the Luxter won a West Ham signed team shirt from our sponsors Umbro. And so, although Lux hasn't got back to me yet, but anyway, must be wanted as a sub. Mate, Turf, I'm literally in shorts from about February onwards until at least mid-November, I reckon. Cheers, Howard. Thanks very much, guys. So anyway, as I said, give it a like, all that good stuff. We've had a load of new people recently, which is lovely. And so it's good to see, and we've got some good stuff next week. Actually, we'll be doing a really nice show about Mark Noble. Obviously, we're starting to come to terms of it being his last season, and so we've got a really nice show I put together with West Ham Clips and Skipper, who's on the chat sometimes as well. So we put a lovely little show together, which we're going to go through, which I think will just show just the impact he's had on West Ham. And I know it's like, you know, it's like ripping off a band-aid. It's starting to get the inevitable now. So yeah. Anyway, guys. So take care. Stay safe. If you're coming here, enjoy. Wear your sunblock, as Daniela said. If you're in the sun, if you're lucky enough. If you're not the other side, then don't worry. And I'll speak to you hopefully after the game with Anton. Take care, my friends. Ciao for now. See ya. Don't wanna be ya.